So it's the end of the world as we know it. Question number 1. Which recipients of a letter from the Apostle Paul seemed to be taken by a rumor that the world was ending in AD 53? A. Philippians. B. Thessalonians. C. Corinthians. D. The Judes.
Judes.
Troy guessed the Jews.
No. That's reiterating D.
That's wrong.
Which recipients of a letter from the Apostle Paul seemed to be taken by a rumor that the world was ending in AD 53? Dan.
Do you want me to really answer that? Because I'll say B, Thessalonians.
Dan's in with Thessalonians. Lindgren.
Let's go Thessalonians.
He doubles up on Thessalonians.
Sure.
Spagenhauser, put that away.
He's checking the Lord's word, Ben. You know that's illegal.
I figured the one place it'd be okay.
It should be hidden in your heart when you get to these tests.
Well, thank you, Dan. Thank you for plugging that in. I appreciate it. Just to be.
There's no money involved, Troy. Spit something.
I don't want a bandwagon. So A.
Okay, the Philippians to stay off the bandwagon. Mike.
You're a fool not to bandwagon when it's right. B. Thessalonians.
Which recipients of a letter from the Apostle Paul seemed to be taken by a rumor that the world was ending in AD 53? The answer is B. The Thessalonians.
B.
Some of my favorite verses that point you to heaven are in Thessalonians. You just go. I almost feel bad waiting around. But I'm going to hold off.
Just for a heads up, that's Troy stinketh 1. Mike does not stinketh 0.
Here we go. Next question. This daily publication claimed in its October 14th, 1997 issue that Noah's Ark had been discovered intact and that the third of 6 copper, silver, and gold scrolls revealed the end of the world to be January 31st, 2001. Daily publication claimed in its October of 97 issue that Noah's Ark had been located and there were some scrolls inside, and the third one revealed the end of the world would be January 31st, 2001. Kevin Lindgren.
The Telegraph.
Lindgren's in with the Telegraph.
What are the options, Ben?
Oh, sorry. A, the Daily... what did it say?
The Daily Mail.
The Daily Mail, sorry. B,
it's a Lion magazine.
B, News of the World. C, The Sun. D, the Telegraph.
Lindgren went with the Telegraph.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Lindgren's in the Telegraph. Spagenhauser.
I'm going to say C, The Sun.
Ralsendorfer's in with Sun. Mike.
I'm hitting with B, News of the World.
He goes different from Fetz Parlor and goes with News of the World. Hudson.
I as well think that something like that sounds like something that would come from a publication called News of the World, so I'm going with B.
Dan goes with News of the World. The daily publication that claimed in its October 97 issue that Noah's Ark had been discovered intact and the scroll says end of the world is January 31st was C, The Sun.
I believe News of the World comes out weekly. I got thrown off by the question.
Yeah.
Dang. The Sun. Next question.
Troy stinketh 2. Mike stinketh nothing.
As recorded in the book, The Familiar Discourses of Dr. Martin Luther, Luther is quoted as saying, I hope the last day of judgment is not far. I persuade myself, verily, it will not be absent blank years longer. How many years was it? How many years from when he was writing that did he believe the world would come to an end? Dusendorfer.
What are the options, Ben?
Sorry. A, 60 years. B, 200 years. C, 300 years. D, 500 years.
I'm going to go A, 60 years.
60 years. Mike.
60? No. The answer's got to be C, 300 years, Ben.
Mike says it's C, 300 years. Dan Hudson.
I haven't read a lot of Luther stuff. I'm gonna go with B, 200.
B, 200 years.
B,
Lindgren.
200.
I was thinking A, 60 years.
Lindgren's in with his Facebook queen buddy. A, 60 years. Some people will be.
You got to shake that thing, man. That's going to follow you for years.
I know there's some Martin Luther fanboys out there to come to find out that Luther was wrong predicting the end of the world. But the answer is C, 300 years. He thought verily it would happen within 300 years, which would have put it around 1830 to 1850.
A disinfectant, any type of deodorizer, all would be helpful, Troy. Continue on.
I don't really call that not very far off, though.
When was Luther
300
around?
years from now, if I'm predicting something, I hope it's pretty soon, like in 300 years. I'm pretty sure I'll be gone.
We weren't really discussing the validity of the claim.
Well, I know, but why do you care if he comes back in 300 years if you're already there?
When he says it will not be absent 300 years longer, it's a weird thing to pine for. You'll obviously be dead.
I feel like you're
the
arguing
Lord
with
will
the
come
dead
sooner
man.
for you.
Who's the fool?
I sure hope I'm embalmed.
I mean, he's been dead for
within
years. You want to
300
argue
years.
with him? I don't understand.
Okay, let him go. Here we go. Next question. Next question. Which of the following years were predicted as being the end of the world by the Jehovah's Witnesses? A, 1874. B, 1878. C, 1881. D, 1910. E, 1914. F, 1918. G, 1920. H, 1925. I, 1941. J, 1973. K, 1984. L, all of the above. Feldspar. You're up.
I'm going to go with L, all the above.
Mike Foose.
H, 1925.
Dan Hudson.
It is indeed L, all of the above. Because I was looking for an all of the above. I thought, oh, now we.
Lindgren.
It's L.
L, all the above. The answer is L, all the above. Do not play roulette with the Jehovah's Witnesses.
This one's for real.
I just need 20 more bucks. That'll be the changer.
Next question. The rise of which one of these creatures was deemed a sign of the end of the world in 1977? A, bees. B, walruses. C, flies. D, vultures. The rise of which one of these creatures was deemed a sign of the end of the world in 1977? Mike Foose.
That's going to be A, bees.
Mike's in with bees. Dan Hudson.
Oh, boy. I will say vultures. It just sounds end of the world-ish.
Vultures.
Yeah.
Lindgren?
D, the letter D.
I'm going with the bees. Letter A.
Lindgren's in with the bees.
Going C, flies.
A strong and bold move.
Flies. It will be C.
All right. The rise of which one of these creatures was deemed a sign of the end of the world in 1977? The answer is A. Bees.
I remember this from kindergarten. They were still talking about killer bees.
That was negative 14.
It was like 1985 or
okay,
6.
and
I
here's
was alive back then.
Here's where this comes from. It's from Revelation 9, starting in verse 3. It says, Then from the smoke came locusts on the earth, and they were given power like the power of scorpions of the earth.
They're
They
not
were
bees.
Hold on a minute. They were told not to harm the grass of the earth or any green plant or any tree, but only those people who do not have the seal of God on their foreheads. They were allowed to torment them for 5 months, but not kill them. And their torment was like the torment of a scorpion when it stings someone. And in those days, people will seek death and will not find it. They will long to die, but death will flee from them. In appearance, the locusts were like horses prepared for battle. On their heads were what looked like crowns of gold. Their faces were like human faces. Their hair like woman's hair, and their teeth like lions' teeth. Anyway, that's a stretch, but that's where the bees are
That's
coming
where they
from.
got bees.
I was gonna
It
say,
sound
where
like
did
some
bees
kind
come
of
from here?
A man-woman locust with a mask on.
Yeah.
Riding a horse.
Here's the deal. You see that business coming, you don't wait for the sting. You just go. You know, there's
Run.
a locust with a human face coming this
And he
way.
looks angry.
You don't say, "Hey, human face locust, what's up?"
How you doing?
I wish the Jehovah Witnesses were right. I don't want to be here right now.
All right, here we go. Final question. It's the end of the world as we know it. In 1991, a group of folks predicted that Jesus would return at 9 a.m. March 31st, 1991, at which well-known location? A, the Statue of Liberty. B, Sydney Harbor. C, Big Ben. D, New Jersey. In 1991, a group of folks predicted that Jesus would return at 9 a.m. March 31st, 91, at which well-known location? Kevin Lindgren.
I'm going to go with the Statue of Liberty.
Lindgren's with A, Statue of Liberty. Dr. Cacophony.
That's you, Cacophony. Don't be shy.
I was not 100% sure on that. Well-known location. New Jersey is one of the well. Okay. I'm going to go with B, Sydney Harbor.
Milbanks Fremont goes with B, Sydney Harbor. Mike Foose.
Yeah, I kind of agree with Troy, but I just can't commit to it. So I'm gonna hit with Big Ben. C.
Caliban is scared him away. Dan Hudson.
I'm thinking it is New Jersey. D.
And dancing with New Jersey.
You would rather be wrong than bandwagon.
Sorry, Your Highness. I can't do it.
I'm bringing a crown.
If New Jersey is a city, man, everything else is a specific location.
I'm sorry, what?
New Jersey is a state.
New Jersey is a state.
No, it's a city, isn't it?
No.
Dang, I hope it's Big Ben.
New Jersey, Texas.
I feel the embarrassment flowing over me.
Get used to it.
Dan, how do I deal with a thing like this? Tell me.
Just go on. Somebody will change the subject.
New Jersey, New Jersey.
Someone will change the subject. In 1991, a group of folks predicted that Jesus would return at 9 a.m. March 31st, 91. At which well-known location? The answer is B, Sydney Harbor. Sydney Harbor.
wow.
The city of New Jersey. You enjoy that, good sir. I'm going to hang out in
And
Sydney Harbor.
you have just participated in It's the End of the World as We Know It. And you're listening to Live from the Path.